Hey YouTube kittens, it's Cathy Cat. Today with another fashion haul because I bought so much stuff. Because there was an amazing sale and you're not even gonna believe how cheap it was, and I'm gonna let you guess every time, so be sure to comment every time and see how many you get right. Because there will be a couple of prices where you might not be able to just guess how incredibly cheap that was. So guess with me, let's have fun unboxing Japanese fashion. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe now for more Japanese fashion stuff from Japan, everything that's cute and quirky, because that's what I do here on my channel. Welcome. Please join. Come over. Meow meow. Meow meow. Just, okay. Actually, guess what? I happened to be in Harajuku and I was walking past Closet Child and I was like, I'm not gonna go into Closet Child. Yeah, we know how that turned out. Also, if there's a chance between not going to Closet Child and going to Closet Child, the answer is always go to Closet Child. I went to Closet Child and guess what I bought? Too much stuff again is what you thought. You're totally right. Oh my god, this happened. I'm gonna start with the interesting things and then move to the most amazing thing. You are even gonna believe it. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna blow your mind. That's what's gonna happen. I'm just a bit loopy. So, here comes bag number one, Closet Child, guess what? So I was in Closet Child and actually these items here in the small bag I bought second. I bought the other items first, but the other items more exciting, so I'm gonna do is, so kind of, there's a peek in this whole thing, but I actually wanted to leave the store, but guess what? My friend Katie was like, she picked it out, she held it in front of me and she was like, look at this! It is only bleep 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 yen, because I'm gonna tell you later how much it is, and I was like, now you did that. So I stood there and looked and I was like, I kind of want it. I know I want it. I know what do I do now. So first item that she pulled out of the rack for me was this one. Da-da-da. So this is actually a black kind of katsu. So it looks like a blouse on top, but this here is actually soft material, which is great because it doesn't crease. It is from Angelic Pretty. Actually, my rule is if Angelic Pretty is secondhand, I do buy it secondhand because I actually invested a lot in them not being secondhand. So I actually poured quite a lot of money into them. I can see they're doing quite well. People are still lining up in front of Angelic Pretty, so we don't have to worry that they're going to be gone anytime soon. So that's how I justify it. I just make myself excuses. So guess how much this blouse is right now. Think about your head. Write it down. Try to write it down in yen. Or you make it just in dollars if you think that's easier or yours. But yeah, this is the katsu blouse. And another point I'd like to stress, it has little bows here and it has little bows here. Like on the top. You see that? Like there. It's a very, very clever katsu. And it's not too short. It's actually not damaged. So I can't believe it went for that cheap. So seriously. So that's number one. Next one here. Now I was first like, what is this? But this is like a funny, cute, quirky thing. It is like a cardigan that's not really a cardigan because it's not really gonna hold you warm because it's tiny. It's just literally like a bustigan. It just pretty much just covers your bust. It's like a little busty cardigan. And it literally has like a little tie here. It's a bit like a cape, but you kind of put your arms actually through this here. So I was like, what is this for? Do I need this? What is this good for? And actually at the point, the director of Ask Japanese was like, look Kathy, you have a lot of things, we put lots of details here, but it might be nice if you have like something to change or dress up on the top area. So yeah, I had loads of enablers around me. It was terrible. So we had this one again, it's Angelic Pretty, and it's actually, you look like a little elephant. We do like elephants like this in Germany. Not sure what you do in your country. I probably just made a monkey out of myself. But it has bunny ears, look at that. So it has bunny ears and it's super cute and super short. So that was this little cardigan. Again, think of how much you think this little cardigan cape thingy was. Isn't it absolutely adorable with the bunny ears? Perfect for the season. So that's that. There was one more. That's actually the first item I saw and the first item I bought. That's why it's separate in the bag. Because afterwards everyone enabled me like crazy. This is, ladies and gentlemen, a white chiffon blouse. And there used to be a couple of years ago people were like, no, you can't wear Lolita with chiffon blouses because it's like not modest enough, blah blah. And then everyone else was just like, hey guys, come on, we live in countries that like boiling hot, you know. I respect all the like Mexican Lolitas, all the people who do Lolitas from Texas, or like Hawaii people who do Lolita in the hottest countries because it's so hot. But yeah, there are chiffon blouses. Yes, they are see-through, but hey, it keeps you dry in summer, otherwise you have like huge sweaty patches, which is not kawaii. So in that case, I think it's a very good idea to actually use chiffon, and I have no white chiffon blouse so yet. So I was really happy to see this one. And again, lots of bows going all the way down in pink, and this is from Angelic Pretty. Again, Wasn't as cheap as the other two ones, but it was a pretty good price for a white chiffon blouse. My very first one that I'm owning now. Very happy about this one. So guess again how much this was. Bing! Oh, there we go. This is the large one, and this contains the stuff that you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I can't even believe how cheap that was. First one. There's a certain someone who's starting to get me more and more into Sailor Lolita. Also, I love Sailor because late Sailor Moon, Lolita, it's like combining two things that I love. So there we go. I saw that dress and I thought about it, and it was like a material I haven't had before, and it was cheap. That was the dress that I was actually not gonna get. I was not gonna get it. But it's suddenly, it's there now. How did that even happen? So this is actually from Angelic Pretty again, and this is called Astro Academy. Now I have Astro Regimen, which is actually one of my absolute favorite dresses, and it turns out there's Astro Academy, and it is just this cute sailor dress. Generally, I prefer actually Metamorphose's sailor dresses. They're really nice in quality as well. But this one just happened to be there, and I was like, oh, you're a sailor. You're a blue, navy blue. You have a cute collar. You're on sale, and no, there it is. So you can take the bow off. The bow is actually quite long, but it's one of those bag dresses. Like it's huge. No shearing, but very baggy. So I'm not actually sure if this is gonna suit me at all whatsoever. But what kind of convinced me was this material. It is not chiffon, and it is not the normal stuff that you have Lolita fashion in. So it feels a little bit like, almost like silk. It's probably not silk, because I would have made this dress like super expensive, and they probably wouldn't have sold it secondhand at that price. But it's just, it feels so great to the touch. Maybe they explain how much, what are you actually? What material are you? No, it says it's like a synthetic. It is a synthetic, but it's a type of synthetic I have not had myself ever on any dress, and it seems to be nice and breezy for summer. It is a different material, so it means I can actually squish this into my closet because it is not the normal cottony stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna try this on, and hopefully it will suit me. Look at the little hem here. It has like dyed lace. That's when they still dyed the lace. It has like stars on the lace, if you can see that, and it has like little stripes here. It's adorable, and I love so many sailor things, and I love Sailor Moon so much. Final thing, this was the craziest one. It came in a set with hippies. You have time to guess now. 3, 2, 1. Where this dress is from. The hint is there are strawberries on it. Ha! And bows. Ha! And bunnies. Ha! If you're good, you already know which one this is. 3, 2, 1. Let's get the dress out. Lyrical Bunny by Angelic Pretty. I always wanted to have a dress that I can actually theme for Easter, and since it has really large bunnies on it, this is what I wanted. Now this dress was incredibly, shockingly so cheap, because this dress is actually heavily damaged. Someone might have just whacked this into the washing machine, and that was a big mistake. Because you can see that the bow here has completely lost shape. It looks very sad, and actually it has pleats on the top here, but the pleats have completely disappeared because of how it was washed. So what I will need to do is actually iron the pleats back in. You can see the beginning of the pleats here, but the rest is totally gone. So I was like, poor dress, what has she done to you? But then I thought, like, you poor little neglected dress, you know, someone's gonna love and take care of you. I'm gonna steam iron you until you become a beautiful princess. And that is actually my goal with this dress. So you can see that at the back, the shearing has been used. It's been a bit stretched shearing wise, but it still has a bit of give, so it's not completely overstretched, which is also good. It still has the back bow attached, which sometimes is lost in the sale. Sometimes the items are so cheap because the back bow is gone, but the rest is there. And I must say, I really love the print. Just look at this. Lyrical Bunny has an awesome print. So I'd love to wear this, for example, for, you know, spring themed stuff, and I've seen some of my Instagram friends wearing this really well as well, doing great coordinates with this. So I was like, yeah, I probably should rescue this. Also, lady, you were so cheap, I couldn't say no. There's another thing. Okay guys, so transformation time. Da, da, da. So this is Astro, and this is actually a pretty nice fluffy sailor dress, and it's so baggy. It's a super bag dress. Never ever wear these. This is probably the baggiest bag dress I own at all whatsoever. It might need some steam ironing, and it has some weird creases here. Obviously it's been like on the sale for a reason, so that's just probably why it's gone down in price from the original price quite a lot. So yeah, this is how it looks. This is how it looks on the back. Haven't really paid too much attention to the bow. Don't judge me. Don't bow judge me. But yeah, I like how this is quite long, and like how the long thing at the front is quite long, and it's so simple. I usually don't have dresses that are simple. I usually everything screams characters and sparkles, but this time it's different. So I hope you enjoy this one. I'm gonna make some nice coordinate with this one, put that up on my Instagram sometime soon so you can enjoy that. And I'm just enjoying the poof right now. Poof, 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 poof. I feel like a massive fluffy cupcake. I feel like a massive fluffy cupcake. Anyways, let's go for the final dress. Let's go. So, Lyrical Bunny by Angelic Pretty. So we have a lyrical cute dress with little bunnies. I just love the bunnies. Look, they're having cake. They're having a spoon. You can see that this dress is though heavily creased. Someone must have just whacked this into a washing machine and not really taken care of it afterwards. I feel a bit sorry for this dress, but I'm sure I can save it somehow. I really want to save this little babes. So there we go. This is the dress. It actually still had the waist ties, which I haven't tied yet because they're kind of also a bit damaged. But that's it. At the top it has the pleats, which are gone, which actually right now, without the pleats, it looks like my puppets are kind of split quite nicely. I actually do like that, but I probably will have to iron that back in. So I might do a separate video where I'm trying to save this dress and try different things. I might have to rewash this because it actually doesn't smell so good. Whatever kind of detergent or something they used, it smells a little bit of old wardrobe. So this one needs a proper wash so it can actually be saved, and then it needs a proper steam ironing session and then ironing the pleats back in. So hopefully I can save this dress. I'll let you know. This is the top, the blouse. Really glad I got this. So nice and breathy. So let me quickly now run you past all the items and how much they actually wear. So this lovely blouse here from Angelic Pretty was 500 yen. This bolero here that I'm wearing, the kind of oversized thing, was again 500 yen. Now the blouse that you've seen here, the nice chiffon blouse, that was actually 1,000 yen. This dress, which was actually the most expensive item, was just over 4,000 yen. And now the bunny dress that I got, which actually came with the head bow. Guys, with the head bow, it was 2,800 yen. How can I say no to this? Of course, I want to take this dress in and cure it and make it feel good again. So that was it today with a video from Japan. Yeah, I was just like a really good fashion haul, very cheap. Loved it. Had a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Did you actually get right? Did you guess right? Did you guess maybe one or two right of them? I'm curious to find out. Let me know if you guessed right, which prices you actually guessed. Let's see who of you are the real bargain hunters and kind of know the kind of price. Oh, kind of can guesstimate how much it was. Curious to find out. Look forward to hearing from you. If you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe now. And if you've already been here, don't forget to leave a like on the way out together with your comment. I wish you a lovely day and lots of love from Japan, and do what you love, love what you do. See you guys. Bye.